Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So, as you all might know by now, Utah narrowed down their 20 potential team name list to 6, and I decided to make some new AI logos for it. Now, before I started recording this video, Utah officially have their own Twitter X account, and they released this potential new jersey that they're going to wear for the 2024-25 season. So I don't want to make a whole new video about that. I just want to touch on it here. I will say the jersey itself I like, but I don't like the way the word mark is. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like any team that does this is just copying New York Rangers. And even with the way it is, because it's 4 letters, it kind of reminds me a lot, and it's because black also. It reminds me of the Vegas Golden Knights Reverse Retro 2.0. I would have preferred it was just the horizontally on the jersey, and also there's no shoulder patch. I would have liked to see a shoulder patch. Would have added something more to it. But other than that, it's an okay jersey. I just don't like the logo. Anyways, I do want to say I am disappointed with the way this whole format is. I mean, they released a 20 name list, and I would have liked to see it more like a tournament style. Have people vote, like, what would you prefer? Say Yeti or Mammoth, and so on. Like, pick two different, make it like a tournament style, and then people can vote until we narrow it down. This way, we could spread this out for almost a year until they revealed the team name. I don't like the fact that they just threw in 20 names and you got to vote for your favorite 4, and then they just automatically narrowed it down to 6. And I am also disappointed that Utah Swarm is not in there, because honestly, Utah Swarm, I think that was actually one of my potential top names, and I'm not sure why they didn't vote for it, because maybe they couldn't get the trademark because there is a Utah Swarm youth baseball team that they couldn't get the legal rights to, I guess. I don't know. And maybe because they felt like they'd be stuck with a black and yellow theme. Because if you used Swarm or Bees or Stingers or Hive in that Utah Jazz color, you're kind of stuck to something similar to the Charlotte Hornets. So I can see why maybe that didn't work. I also liked Utah Fury. I know a lot of people didn't like that name. I personally liked it, but I also understand the NHL has this event called the Frozen Fury, so I understand why that didn't happen. Now we're going to go to the ranking of the potential names from 6 to 1. I ranked them based on the names, not the logo, because I just came up with whatever AI logo. But I'm going to start off with the first one that I don't like, and I think everyone knows what it is. Utah HC/Utah Hockey Club. I honestly have no idea why this was even on the list in the first place. It never even should have been in the top 20. This was supposed to be just for this one season, and that's it. It shouldn't even be on this. And it also makes me feel like that 20 name list had a bunch of crappy names on purpose, because they really had about 4 or 5 names that they really liked, and they just wanted to make a list for the sake of making a list. But I'm not a fan of this. I like this logo rendition that I told AI to come up with. Also, by the way, I actually did edit some of these logos. So even though AI created the majority of it, I fixed the spelling mistakes. I changed some colors around to my liking. Utah HC should not have been on this list, and that's why it's ranked last. Next, I have Utah Blizzards. At first, I liked the name when I was like thinking of, like, before even the list happened, like maybe Blizzard would be a cool name, but yeah, I just feel like it's kind of like it is too close to the Avalanche, and it's they're right next to each other. So I mean, it's better than HC, but I just can't think of what a good logo would look like for Blizzard other than thinking of Dairy Queen. Even when I tell AI to make a U-shaped Blizzard logo, it feels like more of waves, not an actual blizzard. So, I just kept it the way it is, like that. I'm not a fan of it. I mean, it's better than HC, but I'm not a fan of it. Next, we have Utah Outlaws. So the name Outlaws does sound cool and all, but I don't like it for a professional sports team. It seems like something that a beer league would have, or a minor league, but it just doesn't. And I don't think of, when I think of Utah, I don't think of Outlaws. I mean, it's a nice logo, but I just, again, not really my favorite. I'd be disappointed if they came up with that name. I mean, even though like my previous AI video that I did, I like the logo for that one. I want something more simpler, more cleaner, I guess, and I just don't think Outlaws is a good name. They can do better. Next, we have Utah Mammoth. Now, I like the name Mammoth. The only thing that's stopping me from wanting it to become Mammoth, like from it being number one, is that there's already a town called Mammoth, Utah. And I feel that that could be a little confusing. Now, it's not as confusing since not many people have been mentioning it, but like when I typed in Utah Mammoth, there was a Wikipedia page for Mammoth, Utah. So there's already a place called Mammoth, Utah. I mean, I still like it. I guess maybe nobody will care about this in the end, so who cares? But I care. Okay, next I have Utah Venom. And again, it's kind of similar to Outlaws, but I guess I'm starting to like it more than Mammoth. And actually, a viewer suggested instead of using a snake theme for Venom, maybe a scorpion, which would be interesting actually, since Arizona Coyotes, well, when they moved from Winnipeg Jets to becoming the Phoenix Coyotes, before that, they were actually debating of calling it the Phoenix Scorpions or the Arizona Scorpions. So it's kind of a nice little tie in there that the former Arizona Coyotes moved to Utah to become the Utah Venom. And you know what? It's not bad. I mean, I personally don't like the name Venom originally, but I think I like it a bit more than Utah. That's why it's in number 2. And for number 1, I think everyone knows what this is. I think it's a lot of people's number 1. I think this is what's going to end up winning. Utah Yeti. I think the Utah Yeti makes the most sense. I think it rolls off the tongue. It sounds right. I also think it doesn't matter that Colorado Avalanche had that Yeti or Sasquatch foot shoulder patch logo. They haven't used it in a long time, so who really cares? I think Yeti makes the most sense. I'm not sure if they would go with a logo like this. I had noticed that recent new teams like the Vegas Golden Knights and the Seattle Kraken have used letters in their logo. Like the Vegas Golden Knight uses the V and Seattle uses the S. So I figured, why not a Yeti with a U? Even when my other Utah Fury idea logo, AI logos, it was like these hands holding a U shape. So I kind of wanted to combine the two here. Would they make it like that, or would they make it more of a U with claws breaking it I don't know. But these are the logos that I've come up with for AI. I narrowed it down from 6 to 1. And if you like more videos like these, please like and subscribe. I have more hockey videos on the channel. And if you also like wrestling and Tesla talk, I have that also on the channel. I do have another Utah video idea that I'm working on. It's kind of similar to my NHL Teams with similar branding video that's recently been doing pretty well, actually. I was surprised. It was doing really bad for a few weeks. Well, the first 10 days was doing bad. Then last couple of days, it just blew up. So watch that. And I do have an idea for a video similar to that, but concerning Utah. So again, if you like that, please like and subscribe. Help this channel out. And, well, I hope I get to see you on the next one.